Let's get it, y'all.
Morning, family.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what we got.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
$61.8 is clean.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order, order filled. Order filled.
Golden ratio.
Yeah, that was cold right there.
I'm never gonna say golden ratio ever again. Like I really feel like if we all right, so here's the thing with traders, right? Right, here's the thing with traders. A lot of traders be trying to jump around
Order
strategy to
submitted.
strategy, right?
Right.
And sometimes they don't even realize that there's just a seasonality of different um there's this is a seasonality when it comes to different types of strategies. So if you stick to one strategy, right, but then you use the data, to enhance it and um to I guess update it. If you use the data, if you use market conditions, like depending on how you do it, you should be okay. Like say if for instance, if you're a golden ratio trader, right? Okay, be a golden ratio trader. Uh, you know, take that trade, see what happens 1-to-1, because obviously golden ratio, depending on how the market has ranged, you know, it's going to be the same thing. It's always going to be a 61%, 61.8% retracement from the low or the high, right? So that amount is going to depend on the range, obviously, right? It's not a static number. So you take that trade, for instance, okay, if it's 1-to-1, that 1-to-1 might be, it's going to be a different points or tick size depending on the range. If you're an opening range break trader, right? Depending on if it's the 1 minute, the 15 minute, whatever you do. If you have targets and stops set by the ATR, well, that means that the average true range of the market's going to dictate where your targets and stops are going to be. If you are a ICT trader, if you're looking for, you know, if you're looking for SMTs, if you're looking for, you know, inverse fair value gaps, whatever you're looking for, if you're looking for whatever the case is, whatever you are looking for, turtle soup, you know what I'm saying? Do that, but just keep doing it, and don't keep changing the strategy if it doesn't work for a little bit. Like, don't keep changing it if you're taking a loss. Maybe that's part of the system. Like, and I'm only saying that because I see a lot of people online, they're switching and changing and switching and changing, and that's why they're getting clapped because of that.
Yeah.
They're not sticking to what has proven to work. And the thing is, a lot of people, they'll do like a lot of back testing, which is good, but now just do it on a forward basis and let the data be the data. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since we've been doing these Zooms, I don't know how long we've been mentioning golden ratio, but more often than not, because it's probability, more often than not, that trade is excellent, right?
Yeah.
And even when it's a loss, it's still excellent. Because when it's a loss, it really means like, okay, golden ratio didn't work today. That's fine. But golden ratio seems to work like 75% of the time, and it's giving you a 1-to-1 target. So if
Order
folks
submitted.
just, oh shit, hold on, let me take that. Let me get that little target. Drop down. Hold on a second, y'all.
Order filled.
All right, they got up out of there. Wait, what? How were they still in the trade? All right, let's go. Oh, it's still in? Oh, shit. Let's go.
Order canceled.
Gotta exit that one. And then we gotta go over here. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, there we go. Next that. Oops. Oh, now we getting errors.
Order filled.
Okay, now there we go. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So it's like a lot of traders, they'll just switch up the strategy, but it's like, bro, all you have to do is just do the thing, just do that strategy, and it's gonna work. Like, just do it for a while. Just do it for a while. Let the data dictate how you need to change stuff, and then go from there. So that's all I wanted to say. I just crossed my mind for a second.
About to retest again.
Order filled. Order submitted.
How's everybody living today?
I took it now.
Okay, word.
Just waiting to see if we get another good setup.
Yes, sir. Sounds like risk was contained.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, now I have to. This is the one. I have to restart. I'm over here. All right. Here we go. There can only be one instance of Ninja running at a time. Okay. All right. That's fine. I think it's going to back up. Okay. You're going right back up to golden ratio? Okay. Hey,
Order
target
filled.
filled. Oh, shit. Let's get it. Oh.
Golden ratio.
Man. It's a thing. That's from there. What was that? 20 points? Easy. Where is? Oh, okay, we gotta go. This one, and then the other one. Where's? Yeah. Oh, this one's still on. Whoops. All right. Market just clean today.
Mm-hmm.
Long check, short check, long check. Mm. Yeah.
Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
My boy Lou.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, how's it looking like today, fam?
We clean.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm just working some accounts. We are moving and moving. I got a couple of I got a couple of these algos that are like they're up, but they're in a trade that's like break even. So let me.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Way better than a lot.
Yeah, and then I was doing some manual trading, just trying to do some things as well. You know, I got some green there as well. Got a little bit of greenery. So there was one of the algos actually today, and I'll pull up the chart in a second and show you. But 1 second, I just gotta move some of these. Oh, Callan jumped off. Oh, Martin jumped off too. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I forgot one setting, and so it put me in a trade. I don't know if you heard me. I was in a trade. What is that?
I don't think I heard you.
So I was in a trade, and I moved the stops down, and it took me out the trade, but the kill switch drawdown activated, but it didn't go through all the drawdown that I allowed it. So it actually took another trade, then it exited. Then I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on.
Let me stop sharing.
You good. All right. Nah, even when you're sharing, I can still share. So you're good.
Okay, bet.
All right. So, where are we at? Screen one. Okay. There we go.
And I'm streaming to YouTube, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you good. That's fine.
Okay,
Good luck. I appreciate you telling me. Yes, sir. So, yeah. So what happened was, let's see. Okay. Let me make sure you can see this correctly. Okay. So I'm just working on this I'm working on this like opening range break type of situation. And hold on one second. What? Yeah. Okay. It entered the trade short. So I know let me turn off the executions just for a second, just so I can just show you. All right, actually, I'll do this. Whoops, I'll go here. I'll at least keep the markers only. Okay. So.
Order filled.
Okay, you can see. Market must be doing something now. Okay, so I think what I noticed was, again, I need the market. You know what? I want you to be able to see this.
Okay, bad.
Actually, that's fine. Okay, market opens. So clearly,
Order
see,
filled.
You know, there are many things that dictate whether I'm going to be buttoned on or buttoned off, right? So we know that the market, and I can actually draw on an algo chart. Okay, we know that the market made a low, and that we've been trending lower all night, right?
Right.
This is where like market reading comes into play. And if people were on, they could hear this as well, but they're not. So that's on them. So the market's trending lower. So my thing is, okay, at the open, right? At the open, even if the market runs up, for me, I'm kind of short biased until the market says otherwise. So I
Right.
am sure there were people that, as the market was running up, they were buying, right? But my thing is, I saw a golden ratio, right? And the way the way my situation works is, if the market closes above this blue line, then I would go long. So as the market was running up, I actually turned the algo off because I didn't want to take a trade up there, right? This is where
Right.
some people might be like, "Oh, I got an algo, I'll let it run. It's out the box, blah, blah, blah." But it's like, nah. See, this is where the out the box thing
It needs
doesn't help.
your intuition as well in order to work.
Yeah, you need to be able to read. So I'm seeing golden ratio. It ran up there, and the market quickly like came back below golden ratio. So I'm like, oh, okay. In my mind, golden ratio is going to be strong. So I mean, the market, it didn't close above this candle, and it didn't close above the range, and I saw golden ratio anyway. So on this drop, I don't know if you saw, but I was annotating on your chart.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I did see that. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, golden ratio.
Yeah. So boom, it hits there, and then it immediately drops. What's this? From here to like, bro? I mean, from here to here. What is that, bro? That's $169 per micro. That's a $1,690 trade on the NQ. If you entered here, and just, that's $1,690 on NQ, right? So boom. Okay, I saw the market flushing down. So the market closed below this range. And guess what? I entered, took a little bit of drawdown, not much, but I entered at 48 or 49. I think the market got up as high as 55. So 6 points of drawdown, that's fine. Market flushed down. Okay, it took my first target, right? Then my stop started trailing. So what I do, I moved my stop down, right? The way I have my kill switch set up is I'm allowing it to, and I'll show you this offline. I'm not even gonna show you. No, let me X this out. It's too much sauce for YouTube. I have it set that if I go up a certain amount, right, my kill switch drawdown will be activated. Meaning, say I'm up 400, I'll allow myself to lose $200 to see if I can get more.
Right.
Like of the $400, I'll lose 200 of it to see if I can go get some more. Right.
Right.
So that's how that is. Right.
I like that.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
I was like, all right, I got up. It took some contracts. It hit the target here. So entry 48, exit 36. So 35. That's about 12 points. So give me that. So it took most of the position off, right? It took most of the position off there. Hold on. Yeah, it took most of the positions, and then I had actually moved. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, I moved the stop down, right? Because for this last one, the stop was here. The stop was here trailing, but the target was way down here. But I didn't think we were gonna get to the low. So I didn't like how far away that stop was at that moment. So I brought the stop down. So it wasn't enough $200. I didn't give back $200 from my equity high in order for the algo to be killed. So when the signal came again, it took another entry. And I was like, oh shit. And that's when I closed it out. I don't know if you see that. It's a small little loss. You see how it's a red line?
Yeah.
So this one, it took a nice winner, but again, I moved the algo. I moved the stop because I foresaw this bounce. Right?
Right.
We were at the quarters. I saw like the 25s. So I'm like, hey, we kind of held that spot a little. We kind of been holding that spot a little bit in this whole general area, right? We've been holding this spot. Like we came down, like we kind of came near it here. This is literally what I had on my chart at the time. So it took this target, and I'm like, So I saw this. See how we just was sitting in this area. Every time we got to this area, we bounced.
Demand.
We bounced. So I'm like, oh shit. So it took the trade, and I thought we were gonna so I literally saw this on my big chart. I'm like, okay, it looks like we're liking this little area. Like we came down here and we just never could break it. We couldn't break it. So I moved my stop down. And you can see it was a good reason to do so. But then I'm in my mind, I'm like, oh shit. I didn't realize that we didn't go through all of the drawdown. Right? Is that scratching? Hold on. So when that happened, okay, again, entered the trade, went short. I'm giving myself about $200 of drawdown, $200 of kill switch drawdown, or I'm killing it. I think I was only given like 150, right? So it took another trade because it's still like, hey, it didn't fulfill the 200 kill, and then it got it, and I took the trade out, and then I buttoned off. I'm like, damn. And then what happened was it exited so fast that all my followers didn't it did some weird shit. So that's when I was like, oh shit, hold on one second, I gotta close out. So I had to go to my laptop where I'm copying the other firm, and I had to exit it. So that's what happened. I don't know if you heard me when I was like, oh shit, I'm in the trade still.
No, I don't think so. I think it might have been muted then.
Okay. So I literally had to go to the laptop and the VPS and then pull shit out. But yeah, everything ended up being okay. I'm still up on the day, and yeah, we chilling. So it's fine. But yeah, that's what I saw. I saw this demand. This was a big demand. I had erased it before, and you can see this is the same area off the news or off the open yesterday. We bounced here. We came to that same level. Like this is a big area of interest. I don't know who's buying it, but it seems to be liked. You know, we're dancing around in this the 22,000s level. So, but yeah, that's how I was chart reading today, and we Gucci up 291 per account, cooling and booling. It's probably my last focused trading session before Florida. So yeah, that was it. Wow.
Yeah. I took some L's today, and one of them was when was it? I think it was like we were about to have it looked like we were about to have a bounce, and I just seen that candle had a little doji. I'm like, oh, we easily bouncing up, and sadly we didn't, but I'm okay with it. I'm not.
Let me see. Show me. Let me see what you're talking about. You should be able to put yours up too. Hold on.
Back. It said only 1% can share at a time.
You can't knock mine down? No? Hold on.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
All right, let me get it situated. I'm trying to.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, right here. So you see this doji right here?
Yep.
And then so we had this, and it came down, and then it pulled back up, and it went over here, and I think we made a little higher high right there. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta execute, because you know everything seemed like ready for. I'm like, we're gonna retest the 61.8, and then boom, it just pulled straight down, bro. Yeah. That was But you see what I did on I guess in that scenario?
You said you went short or you went long?
I went long. So came back up here, came down, pushed up, closed as a doji, and then let me see in the 1 minute. We might be able to see in the 1 minute.
Yo, so question,
Go
right?
ahead. Right.
Oh, what is your charts? What is it? 10 4. Okay, hold on. 1 sec. All right. So, um, question: why didn't you take? Hold on. Why?
Oh, you're talking about the thing.
I know you be trading golden ratio, but I'm just wondering why you didn't take that trade.
Oh, yeah. So, bro, I love
That was a
the golden
beast.
ratio. I love the golden ratio, but me, I'm kind of new to golden ratio. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just been to like this year till I started doing it because I started seeing what I was doing. So I've been learning how to do the golden ratio, but there's times like where I'll take it and like because I used to I don't know if you remember I used to leave pending orders and they would hit a lot of the times, but there was a little point in time where I could getting wrecked, like because it would like it would just push all the way up. You know what I mean? So what I started doing is okay. I'm gonna get a better um like wait for some candle closes, some better confirmations, and normally like let's say right here, like I would have taken this right here. You know what I mean? Like this. Oh, like I would have still considered the golden ratio, and we break in below. So this type of trades is the ones I've been taking, like right here. But this just happened too quick, and since I stopped taking just like doing the pending orders and stuff like that, that's why it's been messing me up. You see what I'm saying?
Got you. So what I would say is this. Um, I would say go. All right. So because I wanna help you see it too.
Right.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just grabbing some shit. 1 second. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Here. Oh, 1 second. My bad, bro. Give me a second. I wanna. There we go. Um, okay. So what I would tell you to do is this, right?
Right.
Go back, like because I notice sometimes
Mm-hmm.
with the because I'm trying to like show you something really simple that it took me a very long time to figure out.
Right.
And my mentor uses what I'm about to tell you. He uses it differently, but I think from what I've been seeing, it's a good way to use it. So the the golden ratio trade, it's not just like for me that I've seen because sometimes my mentor it'll be like intraday where he's using it as a support or resistance or whatever. Like in the middle of a trade, it'd be like a 30-minute segment where he sees something and it's like kind of complicated for me. But the way I've simplified it is okay, if the market makes a low during like Asian or London session, the market makes a low, then and we've moved a big enough range, right? This is all like an eye test. If the market's moved a big enough range, then as the market starts to shoot up towards it, then it's an opportunity for the golden ratio. And the thing is, we know that it gets invalidated if it breaks through the other side.
Right.
But if you wanna give it that much risk, well, you can't be in so many contracts. And what I've been noticing, like I know for me, like there's been times where I could be in, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10 contracts or whatever, but that's because the risk is tighter. If you the actual because what I'm seeing sometimes with you is sometimes even with that golden ratio trade, you're getting stopped out before the trade was even invalidated,
Right. Right.
right? So it's like because some in the market you gotta let things gotta have breathing room, especially if you're playing with the Nasdaq. Like in the Nasdaq, bro, a 10-point stop. A 10-point stop for a certain type of trades, that's too small. I mean, like, you got to give that shit room. Like, that shit needs room to breathe. Like, you gotta accept the risk of a 20-point stop in order to go get like 30, 40 points, in order to go get 50 points. Like the Nasdaq will move 10. The Nasdaq will move 10 points in 2 seconds. Like, you will literally be order filled, stop filled before the trade is validated.
That's that crucial piece right here, because there's times where it gets touched, and then boom, it just rips down. So in that one, like, let's say for example, we have like ATMs, and the ATMs already got everything built in it. If we go with let's say 5 micros, then
that's what I'm saying. Even 5 micros, it might be too much. Especially for certain size accounts. Like, if you trade in a 50K account with only 2,500 of drawdown, 5 micros in that trade might be too much.
So maybe doing like a little ATM for like 1 or 2 micros, maybe 2 micros.
Yeah, 1 or 2 micros, and you can have a wide stop with a wide target, and let the trade work. Like, these trades need to work. Like, the market don't care about your stops. The market's gonna be what it's gonna be. So in order to tolerate that, you kind of need to be. You need to have your You kind of need to be like agile enough in the market in order to be able to take those trades. And if that's why, like, for me, I'm not trading minis. If I'm trading one mini, my stop, that's a $1,600 loss. I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'll take a $300, $400 loss. And even with 1 and 2 micros, the loss ain't even going to be that big. But again, you can take a $1,600 loss if you want to be able to take a $1,600 winner. Like, bigger risk, bigger reward, yes. But with these props and trading live, and me personally, my psychology, I'm not trying to lose that much. I'm okay with a $300 per account loss. I'm okay with a $300 win. I'm okay with that. I'm cool. Yeah. I am perfectly fine.
And I think I'm there with you, bro, because I, like, right now, like, I still got time. I want to weed out that future stress,
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to put it risking 1/3 of the account in one trade.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why there's some folks in here like, oh, like, I'm not gonna say names, and I'm not talking shit, but like a particular person said that they were up a whole bunch, and they've kind of gone down a little bit. But my thing is, if you just like the Boston Celtics, right? Mm-hmm. Celtics, they're kind of a high risk team. They're a good team. They're a high risk team. They shoot a lot of threes. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. So we watched that I've seen that so many times. Like, so many games, yeah, they hit threes, they go up, they beat teams crazy. But then if they start going on a shooting slump and they're missing threes, guess what? The other team, they're going to get layups and little dunks. They're scoring, we're missing. They're scoring, we're missing. They're scoring, we're missing. They're not doing anything flashy. They're just going to get little base hits, little 2-pointers, little dunks, little layups, and we're missing threes. That's kind of the same thing. That's that analogy. That analogy is kind of the same thing in trading. Like, okay, you can go get that big equity and that big payout, but guess what? Like, all right, now when you go in a slump, when you're trying to go for these big ass trades, taking these big ass losses, now you blow your account. Now you're back in eval mode. You blow your account. Another eval. Okay, now you get a PA again. Okay, you blow the PA. It's a never-ending cycle. So just base hits. Like, I would say, go slower. If your strategy dictates you can be in the minis with tighter stops and all that, do that. If you have a strategy where you might have to have a wider stop, or let the market breathe, okay, you got to go on 1 and 2 micros. 3 and 4 and 5 micros might be too much, But again, like, those people, that's why for me, I don't really care about like P&L, like on a daily. I don't care about that. Like, I know if I keep getting these base hits, yes, it's taking a little longer. Yes, it's not as sexy, but guess what? Payouts are coming. Like, I request, payout approves, it hits my bank. I'm cool. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, we just gotta. It's all about just base hits base hits. Like I'm good with a $200 day, 300. I say I know you've heard me say this mad times, bro. Where, bro, I am not the 1,000, 3,000 per account per day guy. That's not me. Never been me. I don't want to do it. I know that I've done it before, and it's high risk and it's stress and it's why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just be okay with going to get a couple hundred per day, couple
Facts.
hundred per day, many accounts, get a payout, rinse and repeat.
Order
And now you're
submitted.
not risking so much to go get it. It's like it's very easy. So yeah, bro, that's my spiel, man. That's it. And what I would tell you to do too is I know you said you have some Buell Knox, like you have some Buell Knox evals about to reset. That's fire because now do what you need to do in them evals, right? And then,
Mhm.
bro, all you gotta do once you get the those PAs again, bro, slow grind.
Yeah.
Slow grind them, because I think Neonox allow you to have 11, and bro, if you're getting $1,000, $200 a day on 11 accounts, 2,200 times 5 in a week, 22 times 5, you know that number? That's like what 11, and then, bro, it's a beautiful situation, like it is really nice. 200, right? 200 a day times 11 accounts. That's 2,200 times 5, bro. That's 11K a week. A month, that's 44K. That's why even when Mike was saying yesterday, like I can go get X amount of dollars per year, and it's like, bro, yes, it's so easy. That shit easy as fuck. Just be just pedestrian. As my mentor says, pedestrian mode. Just go. You don't need to go get 4, 5, 6,000, 8,000 per account, but you don't need it. All them people that have been doing it, that's cool. That's your trading style. It dictates it. Congrats. I'm happy for you. That ain't me. A couple hundred a day, walk away, right? Like some people leave their 9 to 5. They want to trade, right? They want to leave their 9 to 5. Why would you leave a 9 to 5 to go be in another 9 to 5? Like, no, I do this so that I can be here for a couple hours and then chill. I can be with my dog. I can just, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's actually that shit is it's easy. Like the only thing that's hard about trading is the psychology. Like, bro, but even that part, this shit is it's so easy. We make it harder than it has to be. Like we literally make it harder than it has to be.
Yeah.
That's really it, bro. That's the literal reality of it. Bro. We make this shit way harder than it has to be. So, yeah, bro. That's really it, man. Other than that, I'm chilling. Yep.
Yeah, bro. I've been working this past couple weeks, and I just been trying to pinpoint, I guess the worst of the worst things that I do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working on a system to make everything better.
Yeah, bro. That's it. It's all about systems, man. It's all about data. Like even Homegrown Rose was talking about what she's been going through and whatnot, and what all she needs to do, look at her data. What has happened? Like, where's your loss? Like, let's look at this. I don't even be looking at my winners, bro. I don't care about my winners because the target's gonna get hit. Let's look at the losses. I want to analyze my losses, right? So first, I look at my winners and be like, hey, what's the max adverse excursion that I took on some of these winners? Okay, what was the cost to see the movie? Like, right? When I say see the movie, it's like the drawdown, right?
Right.
I paid. What was the cost to go see that movie? Well, in order to go get this $300, I was in $100 of drawdown. Okay, so that $300 movie, it really cost me. The ticket was $100. Okay, cool. And then now, and look at that. Look at all your that's why NinjaTrader, the actual platform with all the data on it, bro, it's so fire, bro. Like being able to look at your data and seeing trade by trade, looking at everything. So, but yeah, I did a video like going through all my data. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna release it. I might just keep it for me, but yeah, bro, that's really, bro. I mean, It's
Do you
like,
know you can delete your data off of Ninja Trader?
say it again.
Do you know if you can delete your data?
Can I delete my data?
Yeah, can you delete it?
Like you can do a complete reset. Yeah, I think.
I think I'm gonna do that, bro. That way I can start recording good data. Because remember how I told you I had those accounts that messed it up or some.
Oh yeah, you would have
Mhm.
to go and like do a reset of your database. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. You can do that. Yep. You wanna walk through it right now?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Uh, okay, so new.
No, you gotta disconnect. You gotta disconnect your data.
Oh, okay.
Disconnect, and then disconnect everything. There you go. Now go to um go to tools, go to database management, and then move that higher. Move that to a higher spot. Yep. You see where to the second to the second to bottom. You see how it says reset DB. Click reset. Click yes, and then you're gonna have to restart your Ninja Trader in order to for that to work. Okay, now X this window out. Go to tools. Go to export. Go to backup file. I'm gonna check something. Oh, you already do this every day, right?
No, I haven't done this.
Wait, so no. I'm not saying that have you gone to this specific menu. I'm asking, do you back up your computer every day? Do you back this up?
No,
So click cancel.
I don't back it up. Everything that way I don't miss anything from the indicators that are already there. You feel me?
No,
So,
you're supposed to back it up though.
mm,
No, yeah, you back up you back up Ninja Trader so that if something happens, you have a backup file.
right.
Yeah, so
Got
you're saying you when that pop-up window comes up, you click no.
Yeah, I click no because I don't want to like do something silly and I forgot all about it and then I come back the next day and everything's different.
Well, it doesn't. It just so you know, it doesn't override the last backup.
Okay.
It makes a new file. So, like,
Oh,
say every day you do a backup, like it doesn't. It doesn't. So the backup you're gonna do right now is not gonna override the backup you did yesterday.
okay. So let's say
So
if I were to close right now, you want
click
to say
yes.
yes right here?
Yep, and then click. Oh, so wait, you've already shut down your Ninja Trader today.
Yeah, I did early.
Okay. Open. Okay. Go back to Ninja. So yeah, back up every day.
Bet.
Yeah, back up every day, and then yeah, skip that shit. Don't touch it. Oh, they got a .1 now. Oh, okay. Word, good shit. Okay, let me actually go on the internet myself. Now that I'm seeing that they have a .1. Okay, okay,
Yeah, that's the
okay.
one I was telling you that it kept telling me that there's a new blah 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 blah, and I was like I don't know about that
Yeah, right. Yeah, good shit. Cause
because I don't want to update, bro, because it's so far whatever version I got, it's working and Replicanto's working as well. You feel me?
yeah. Nah, you good. That part don't worry about that. You good. You chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So now go ahead and disconnect again. Click connections. Disconnect. Go to tools. Go to export. Go to backup file. Go to export. Click export. So I'm gonna show you something. You clicked it, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just my
So
computer.
waiting for the window to pop up. Yeah.
Oh, dang, I think I froze it.
No, it should be good. All right. So now, you see all those files?
Yeah.
That's every day is a new. That's every file. So scroll down. Don't click anything though. Just scroll. Okay. The last time you backed up was April 4th. So
Okay.
now click save. So now you have a file that is backed up. See, all it's doing, but again, you see how all those files, you have you have a bunch of new files. So it's not like it's overriding.
Whatever I did on that day is saved there, huh?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You like it doesn't override anything.
Yo, that's tight.
Yeah.
Yo.
So now go ahead and do your connections again. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then also too, I saw that you had a Ninja Trader live account as well. So you're doing the live account, yes?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking of, and this is my plan with it. I'm not gonna get crazy, and when I say I'm not gonna get crazy, like pour everything, but what I'm thinking, every 2 weeks, no, every month, once a month, I'm gonna deposit like $200 or whatever, and
Order submitted.
I'm a measure it. Like, let's say if I have a losing streak, it's gonna be a losing streak, and I'm gonna keep it at $50 per day.
Okay.
So
Cool.
if I lose those $50, that's cool. And come the end of the week, if it's a green week, I'm gonna use this cash to invest on evals.
Boom. Perfect. So now, okay, cool. So look, so check it. When you let me see what I'm gonna say. So you have yeah, so I would say the best thing, so once you do that, right? Make sure I would say to have the bread deposited, have what also do your payouts. I would have your payouts go into your live account as well. Just so you can fund that as well. And so then and just once you build up, bro, I'm telling you, it's a nice situation.
Yeah, cause I was thinking, bro, and who knows? I'll be real with you. It might be the case that when I first start this, you know how the psychology is. So there's a chance that just because it's a live account, the psychology might fuck with me. But there's gonna be a point where
no, there's no chance that it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. It's gonna happen. It's not a possibility. It will happen. 100%. It will.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, like every morning, like how I look every trade, and that same trade that I take on that account, I'm gonna take it on my evals or my other accounts. And there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna like check that out. Like I cool down from it. Like, okay, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And when that point comes, I know that there'll be days where like I managed to scrape $100 out off the market a week. I might have a really good week. It could be a bad week, and I'll be cool with it. But I'm just gonna be cycling that money into the evals. You feel me?
Yep. And so once you do exactly what you're supposed to do, bro, it's you're gonna feel good about it. You're gonna feel very good about it. And but yeah, no, I mean, I think just gotta keep the risk intact, and that's it, man. And I would tell you that what you should do is go into Ninja Trader and actually go onto their website and actually set up some like risk parameters for real.
Yeah.
Like, do that for real.
They haven't deposited the money yet, but I already have the daily loss as $50 per day.
Okay, so just so you know, bro, and so what you're gonna trade 1 and 2, just what? So if you're doing a loss of $50 per day, like you can be down $50 very quickly with 1 micro. Just so you know, and it's gonna also be including commission. So just be aware. Like, I personally, well, it depends on how much you're even starting with. I don't know. You don't even have to say, but depending on how much you're even starting with, like maybe a risk of $50 per day, that may not be enough of risk. In huh? What stuff? No, you go ahead. I'll do that later. That's fine. Um, I'm just forewarn, just fair warning. I'm saying, but again, do your research. Make sure you understand intraday margins and all that type of shit and initial margin, and because not once you get into the live game, there's a whole bunch of other things you gotta know about. Not worry about, but know about, like the margins. You gotta know about intraday margin. You gotta know about initial margin. You gotta know about shit like that. Like when you enter a trade, you gotta make sure that, because if the market goes against you a certain amount, the broker can literally liquidate you. And then if they liquidate you,
Yeah.
then you also have to pay a fee. And then also too, when you're trading, you have to subscribe to data, and there's a monthly charge of data. So just like there's like a bunch of things that come with having a live account that I haven't spoken about, just because I know a lot of other people in the group aren't trading live like I am, but there's a bunch of things that go with it. You know what I'm saying? So just know that. But yeah, I mean, it's a good experience to try out. Just, you know, get that account, get it funded, do what you need to do, and then just keep going. Like you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now. I see why. You're either gonna be like, hey, I like this experience, or you're gonna be like, hey, I see why I should trade props.
Right. No, I'm not deviating from props at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
At all. Like that.
Right.
That's my main focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying there are people that bless you. You'll see why there are some people that are like, hey, you know, I trade live only, or hey, I trade prop only, or hey, I trade live and prop. Like you'll see, you'll feel it. Like a lot of people, I'm telling you right now, most people that have ever had a live account, most, as you know, the statistics, most people lose everything. But if you do it the strategic way, you'll be good. And it sounds like that's what you're going to be doing the strategic way. So
very, 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 very.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's it.
Yeah. I don't want to. My main focus is the props, because I know the it's insane the leverage that they give you. You know, like and I'm not using leverage as like the amount of money that you can leverage per trade. I'm saying as like your capital. You know, like the amount of money that the opportunity.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. But just know, I just want you to know that it's and also too, in a live environment, the fills, like the fills are different.
Yeah.
The fills are the your executions, your fills are more true. Like,
yeah,
you know, like it's, you know what I'm saying, like in sim and props, if you put a trade on at this spot, most, like 99% of the time, it'll get filled at that spot. But in the live environment, your fills, like if you go to buy market, someone actually has to sell you at that price, and the price might be higher than what you want, or lower, or whatever the case is. But just that's all I gotta say. I think you should be straight, because I'm not sure if you've ever heard if anyone's ever spoken to you about being in a live environment. But yeah, that's all you gotta know.
Hey fam, I appreciate it. Like real talk, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
sir,
I'm gonna be taking it super, 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 super easy on it. Super easy. And I think there's gonna be the point, and I'm not gonna say like, oh, like this crazy consistency, but there's gonna be a point where, you know, I managed to scrape up a couple bucks off per week, you know what I mean? And when I do that, like, let's say I can have a shit week, I can have a good week next week, but that good week, it's gonna go to evals. Every cent is gonna go to evals. I think it might, you know, give me a little bit of opportunity in a way, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, as long as you follow what you say you're gonna do, then you should be straight.
Facts,
You know.
facts. Oh, that's for sure.
Order
Yep.
submitted.
If there's, yeah, bro, it's pretty challenging. Um, what you got going on today?
Um, I go to work at 1. I'm off here for a couple hours.
Hey, okay. You see, I don't know if you down for some.
Oh, let me know if you're down for the game. I'm down for sure.
Man, let's go. I got hit up. Let's see what Martin's at. Let's go.
Let me do a wellness check.
Okay, we're
You trying to hop on right now?
yeah.